Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. Today's video is super exciting because I actually partnered up with Walmart. I'm so excited to share with you guys what I got, but it's actually super funny. I had already placed a Walmart order, so some of these things I did purchase with my own money already because I was like already planning making over my space. So I'm gonna share everything with you guys today and just kind of like how I'm refreshing, redecorating for my new place, but also for summer with some of these items. I hope you guys enjoy this. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below. Without further ado, we can just jump right into it. First thing that I knew I wanted for my kitchen was just some new appliances, the new like smaller-ish appliances. And I always like to get something like really nice. I either like to go with something aesthetically pleasing or a nice pop of color. Either one will work for me. So I immediately fell in love with the Beautiful by Drew Barrymore collection. It is perfect. This is not the only colorway that this collection comes in. I just want to say that right off the bat. So if you're not a neutral girly like me and you want to add a nice pop of color, they have some really cute colors as well. I was actually kind of struggling a bit on what I wanted to go with, but I did decide to go with the white, and this in particular is my toaster. I personally love this line because it is super affordable in terms of what you would pay elsewhere for these smaller appliances that look this good. Like, this is seriously the cutest toaster in the world. I also know some people who have them and they are very good quality as well. So you're not sacrificing quality for the affordability at all with these, and I'm super excited. So I got the toaster. All right, and then to go along with the toaster, I also picked up this blender. I will take it out the box and share it with you guys here. But the reason I picked this up is because it was like super cool. It had like the little drink dispenser on the side, but not only that, it said that it can make shaved ice. Like, it has a few little different things that it can do. It can do frozen drinks, smoothies, snow cone. And once I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, it can make snow cones, and it's got like the little pitcher. Also, the blender that I have is super tiny. It's more of like a one person or like max 2 people. So if I want to make bigger batches of something, I definitely needed a blender. And like, again, how cute is this? Like, I'm just so excited about this colorway. All right, and then the last out of the Beautiful by Drew Barrymore collection, I ended up getting the mixer, and I was super excited. I've wanted a mixer like this for quite some time, and usually finding one that's like this cute and this aesthetically pleasing is like so expensive, and it's like an investment, but this is seriously so affordable. You guys definitely need to check it out, and it looks so good on my countertops. I absolutely love just like all of these together. Another great thing about these appliances is you can really like style them on the counter. They don't necessarily have to be put away because they look so good. And I definitely think that was her intention with this collection with Walmart, and I'm definitely here for it. So I love all of those. I'm excited to use them. And now I'm gonna move on to some of the organizational stuff that I had already picked up. Okay, so the first thing that I shared in my last video, but I just wanted to share it again because everyone was like, oh my god, those are perfect. Can you like show them so many times? And I'm like, yes, I will. So they open and they're a little bit on the larger side. You guys kind of wanted to see a size comparison. So this is the size that we are working with. I ended up getting 8 of these. I will show you guys how I use them. My intention for them is to have them underneath the cabinets in the bathroom. I saw this like cool like organizational stack thing on TikTok, and I immediately had to recreate it myself in like my place. And all of these are from the Home Edit collection from Walmart, which is also super amazing. This isn't everything either, so if there are things in particular that you're looking to decorate or organize and like make look a little bit more decorative, these are the perfect pieces. So this is another thing that I picked up. I think I got 2 or 3 of these because I'm gonna use these. I believe they're for the bathroom organization set. I am personally going to use these in my junk drawer. Cute little like organization cubbies just to make it way more organized. I will use it for like makeup and stuff in the bathroom, but to be completely honest with you guys, I don't have that much makeup, so I think my whole makeup thing will fit in only like this. But yeah, these are just great to organize any drawers or anything. Even if you have like chip clips and stuff in your kitchen, these are always a great option. So this one is called the Laundry Edit. I believe, get one that was like the Kitchen Edit. Keep in mind, some of them mix and match and contain the same pieces, so definitely check that out when you're deciding. This one has a clear little Lazy Susan in it. I felt like this would be perfect for I don't have that much laundry stuff either, but I think I'm gonna be using this under the kitchen sink. So that's why I wanted this one in particular, as well as it has this clear jar or container with the cutout in the front, which I thought was very useful. So it's not like closed off like the other ones. You have this in the front. So this would be great for like laundry detergents and products. So you get 2 of these in the laundry edit. And then you also get 2 of these, which I believe I already have 2 of these that came in like the kitchen one. So great for organizing. You can also use these in your closet. I already used one of these in my closet for belts. So there's just so many things that you can do with this collection from the home edit, and these are like such high quality and so affordable. Sometimes these plastic containers are like crazily priced, and again, Walmart has everything at very affordable low prices. All right, so that is everything that I got from Walmart, so a huge thank you to them for sponsoring that portion of today's video. I do have a few more things that I more recently picked up for my home that I want to share with you guys. All of the rest that I share is like thrifted, or it came from like a local furniture outlet, but I'll hop right into that now. All right, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely haven't had the best experiencing thrifting for home decor recently. I definitely would have loved to have found more things, because obviously I'm like redecorating and replacing things, but what I did get I think is really nice. So the first thing that I got is just this little terracotta warrior guy that I picked up. This was like the first thing that I found. I'm not sure if he is like vintage or not, or if he was just made to look vintage. Like I really can't tell. If he was just made to look like a little vintage guy, he looks great and they did an amazing job. But yeah, I just have this on the kitchen counter back there. Usually love it. This is a nice little ceramic piece, so I definitely want to make sure I'm careful with that. Another ceramic piece that I got is just this vase. I found this yesterday and I was like, this is so cool. Obviously someone made it, and they made it in 2003. I cannot read their name at all, but this just reminded me of like ocean vibes, and I'm going for like more of like beachy, like surfer themes in my bathrooms, but I don't want it to be cheesy. Like I want it to be like very earth tones, lots of textures, and very subtle pops of color. So when I saw this, I was like, this is exactly like the look that I'm going for, super unique. So I'll probably get some like faux stems, or maybe even trim off some like stems from the like trees outside, or I can always get like a skinny vase I think to go in here, and then I could actually use it for florals, because it's definitely not waterproof since it was handmade. All right, and then the next thing that I found was just this like denim, what I thought was like a blanket. I literally thought that this was like a denim throw. It's got a little bit of distressing on it right here. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like a denim throw blanket. Upon further research, this is a denim bed skirt from like an older jean company. They did a collab and they made home decor. Never saw any of it. I think it's from like the 90s. So when I saw this, I was like, wait, this is so cool. I'm just gonna use it as a throw blanket, because it definitely doesn't look like a bed skirt. Like no part of it makes it seem like it has to be a bed skirt. So I am probably just going to either use this as a throw blanket. It is really big, so I may like cut it in half and turn it into like 2 separate throw blankets. I'm not really sure. I could even make a pillow out of some of this fabric, which is super cool. So I found that. And then the next thing that I found is probably my favorite find, but I found this, and it's just a brass floor vase. Now I'm not going to tell you how much it was because it was so expensive, but what I will tell you is when I looked it up, it said that it was worth like 4 times what they were selling it for. So I was like, you know what? It's like so unique. Like look at the detailing on that. Like come on, and like the little elephants. I was like, this is literally perfect. I can use this as like just large vase, and it's kind of like just so unique and cool. So I get up to the checkout and I'm buying like that, a few other things, and some clothes. And the girl tells me my total, and my total was just the cost of the vase. And she goes, oh my God, the vase was half off. It was half off. So that made it a really good deal, definitely on the pricier side for the thrift store, but the thrift store's been going crazy with prices lately. And then lastly, I found this stool, also looked it up, and it was like worth a couple $100, and I was like, you know what? It has this little rip in it, but I think I'm gonna do something cool with it. I actually think I'm gonna replace that little leather piece and get some outdoor fabric and make it like a little outdoor stool and keep it on my patio. You guys will see an outdoor makeover coming soon, but that is definitely what I wanted to do and like my intentions with that piece. All right, right, and then next up, I got a few things from like a local furniture outlet. The thing with the furniture outlets, when you go to them, you have to keep in mind, you have to have an open mind. Everything is not gonna be in pristine condition. There might be something wrong with it. It might be scratched or dented or missing some parts. And this first piece was like super cool to me. It looks just like a vintage piece of wood. It actually is a vintage piece of wood. Now, what happened to it is the stand for it got bent, and they actually threw it away, which hurt my heart a little bit because I know for a fact my grandpa could have fixed the stand for it and then it would have been perfect. In fact, I'm gonna ask him to see if there's like some way he can like make me a cool stand so it can stand up on its own. But for right now, it is living in the bathroom in that corner and it's able to stand up against the wall, and I think it looks so good. It's just so beautiful. Again, bringing in that texture, and that thing was literally, I kid you guys not, 95% off. It had been sitting there, nobody wanted it, nobody wanted to deal with it because it didn't have the stand, and I'm so happy I snagged it when I did. All right, and then the next thing I got were just these 2 coffee tables. Now, these are indoor outdoors. When I got them, I was like, I'll take them outside, it's fine. And then when I looked up like the care for them, it said that they're not recommended to get wet, even though they're for outside. So, I brought them inside and they grew on me a little bit more each day, and I love them. Someone also suggested getting like a piece of glass to go over the top, and I was like, you are a genius. That would also be cool. It would be like a glass coffee table with 2 pebbles. So not sure what I'm gonna do with that there, but you guys will see in like my living room makeover how that turns out. All right, and then lastly, I got this limestone planter. This is obviously vintage. I don't remember if she said it's from the 18 or 1900s, but it is the heaviest high quality planter I have ever owned. Like, it's there and it's there to stay because like you can't move it, it's so heavy. So I got that from a local shop in Newport Beach. I will put her Instagram down below because she does everything like through Instagram if you guys want to shop her stuff. Great prices for what it is, and she's super helpful. Like I sent her a picture of like what I wanted, and she like took her time, went around her shop, shopped around, found the planter that looked most like the picture I was trying to match, and like spent her time taking photos and videos. Like, I didn't even have to go into the store, but I will be shopping in her store a ton more because her stuff is amazing. All right, so that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. If you enjoyed, as always, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.